you.
Thank you.
He did not kick you.
Yeah, I would never. See? Look into my eyes. Look into my eyes, officer.
Kick you because he
loves you.
Is scared of you.
However that translates into bitch speak, that is cool with me.
That's okay. At least now he knows that you said you did not kick him out of the super exclusive, ultra top secret Blake chat.
Right, that's what I care about. Thank you. Thank you very much, Aaron.
You're welcome. Never say I never did anything for you.
I wouldn't. See?
Good. Now that we got that out of the way, let's go back to talk about how you get pegged.
Faggotry?
Let's go back to this faggotry.
Oh yes, that faggotry topic. That one. That's a good one, right? So let me get some wine from the fridge while we talk about this.
Yeah, he's got to get drunk. That's usually how he does it right before he gets pegged.
Define getting pegged.
Yeah, I think you know exactly what getting pegged means, bucko.
But do you know everything it means? That's my question.
I know what it means. It means that you get yourself loosey-goosey drunk and then you bend over a counter and take it up the rear.
Maybe that's what it means for you.
No, that's what getting pegged means for every fucking human that knows the term getting pegged.
But I don't ever do it like that, see?
Oh my god, you became a robot.
I'm just telling you the truth, guys.
I'm telling you, this is why they kicked you. Facebook or Twitter kicked you because they sensed that you are a Russian robot.
Because I'm realer than goddamn life, right?
Realer than goddamn life. Please, your life is binary. What are you talking about?
But my existence is spherical, see?
Your existence is not spherical.
Prove it, bitch.
The only thing about your existence is spherical.
I apologize for swearing. This is a Christian.
Yeah, it's too late. You already did it. It's too late. You can't take it back now. It's out there. It's out there forever.
So you don't forgive me?
The only reason I don't need to forgive you. I'm not the world. You just apologize to the world.
I just apologized to you, Aaron. See the difference?
It's all right. It's okay because you're a faggot anyways. So.
Thank you for forgiving me.
Don't look at the camera like that. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to burn this phone. Burn the phone.
Is my faggotry on 11 right now?
He wants to know if his faggotry is on 11.
Is his faggotry on 11?
Yes.
I'll give him like a 10.5.
I appreciate that, Mike.
He appreciates that.
I shoot for like a 10.45.
Yeah, just went up to 10.6.
I have no idea what he just said. It sounded like he said I shit bud.
I said I shoot for more like a 10.45, but
wait, can you
I'm pretty happy with what Michael gave me.
Take the headphones out for a second.
Hold on a second.
Did you say you were a feminist a second ago? Before the chat started?
Oh, to the degree that it's not fucking stupid to be a feminist, yes, I am.
It's always stupid to be a feminist.
Well, what do you mean to the degree that it's not stupid to be a feminist?
Well, let me try to describe what I think I mean.
Let me think of the right words to make me not sound gay.
Well, feminism is nothing but a cultural Marxist agenda.
Well,
it's a communistic agenda.
To say something is nothing but something is usually the same as just being wrong.
Well, that's what it is.
That is what it is, though.
Respecting women is fine.
Okay, what is it? What is it? Nothing but again?
It's nothing but communism, cultural Marxism.
Don't both speak at the same time, please.
It is a shield for evil. It is a plot to disrupt the family.
It's a shield for evil?
Yeah, it's a smokescreen for evil.
Is evil ever good?
Oh, God.
No.
No, it's by definition, it's not good. It's evil.
If it was good, it'd be good, not evil.
I mean, there are...
No, I'm sorry,
I don't know, evil deeds that may be done in service of a larger agenda that is good.
Morality is binary. It's either good or it's evil.
Yeah.
But
It
existing,
is not circular.
no, morality is
Evil,
not
it's
binary.
evil.
Remember, because morality doesn't.
No,
come
morality
from
is binary.
living or dying.
It's not subjective. It's objective.
Morality
Morality is
doesn't-
subjective.
Okay.
Immorality-
What do you mean? What do you mean by feminist? That you're, whatever degree you are of a feminist. What does that mean?
Well, okay. I'm going to try and rev up my brain and summon those words. Let me just sip some wine.
Swear to God, he's becoming a robot, right?
Mhm.
Dude, you're becoming a
Serious-
robot.
You're cutting out a bit.
No, serious question, Aaron. When was I ever not?
You're cutting out.
No, your audio. Your
All right,
audio,
hold
Blake.
on.
Your audio is becoming robotic, man.
We got none of that.
All right, hold on.
Other than the no.
Is that any better?
It's not your headset. It's like the reception.
A little bit.
Hold on.
Now you're still.
Am I doing any better now?
Yes, a little bit.
Okay.
Get his face closer.
Are you guys getting well, that's what it takes, right? Are you guys getting a lag or something?
Yeah, just a little
yeah.
bit. When you talk, it gets choppy and you sound like a robot.
Oh man, that's really, really disappointing.
Well, it's okay now.
All right, now this is better. All right, start again with the feminist thing.
Okay. Well, feminism is a hallucination, kind of like free will. It's totally irrelevant and illogical, except for the fact that we sometimes need it.
Sometimes need feminism.
Just like we need free will, yeah.
No.
Just
Well,
like
it's,
just like we need masculinism. See?
Need free will.
It's free
will is not a necessity.
Feminism and femininity are
Two different
wildly
things.
different things. Feminism is a political movement. It's a political agenda.
And when women become
It is
feminists,
not. It
they
really
lose
has-
their femininity.
Yes or no to this question? Yes or no to this question? It is moral for females to represent what they believe to be the positive interests of the feminine body politic, politically speaking.
I think that feminism has nothing to do with what you just said, and I
Yeah.
think that if women put their own selves
I think
first,
feminism is
prioritize pro women first,
I think
then they
feminism
are
is
not really women, because the whole point of women is to put other people in front of themselves.
Yeah,
their family.
I agree with what you said. You said yes or no question. I said, well, yeah, but that's not what feminism is. Not at all. For example,
wait, no, hold on.
One of the feminist marches against Trump, the pro-life. Yeah, pro-lifer women showed up, and they were not welcome. The feminists were like, "No, you anti-abortion people need to get the fuck out of here."
I'm aware of such goings on.
Kind of counter to those women, putting forth what they wanted to put forth.
It is relevant because those are feminists.
That's very relevant. I mean, that was an example of women putting forth what they thought to be the best interests of women.
Specificity. You're arguing specificity.
But that specificity, that example is exactly what you just said. Women putting forth what's best for women politically.
Yeah, I mean, well, you're basically saying, do you think it's good to do good things?
No.
Yes, of course. Therefore, feminism is sometimes good,
I'm saying, do you think it's ever good for a woman to kill on her own behalf?
Kill what? Her baby? No.
General.
You talking self-defense?
No. For sustenance.
For sustenance?
Right.
What, hunting?
Sustenance.
Hunting.
Yes.
That's not what what the fuck? Shooting a fucking deer or trapping a rabbit or catching a fish is not...
Sexually unsatisfied huntresses equal feminists, in my opinion.
Okay.
Well, your opinion is shit then, dude.
Well, that is not a...
A sexually unsatisfied huntress is not a feminist.
That's not even a gender issue. Like, what, do you think it's okay to
But
hunt?
I don't think sexually unsatisfied is the only prerequisite to being a feminist.
I think there's plenty of women that hunt.
I would say you
Well,
need
it's not. Being fat is also a prerequisite for
right, that's
feminism.
what I was
Yeah,
saying.
having
That's what
multicolored
I was
hair,
saying. So you also need to be like malformed in some severe way.
piercings and tattoos.
What, feminist?
What?
Feminists need to be malformed?
Yeah, needs to be. But we
And
all,
Blake is a feminist.
Okay.
are flawed. Remember.
Back to headphones.
Okay,
I'll
Michael
try to
Michael said
finish
he's
this.
done now. He's got to go back to his video. Say bye. Say bye.
Okay,
Bye. Maybe I'll come back in a second when I finish this and we can use the computer.
that's cool, Michael. See you later.
Maybe I'll be back.
Yeah, he's been making his video. So you're back to just me now, Mr. Mom.
That's
It's me
good.
and you, Mr. Mom.
There'll be less interference. Let me take my face off the screen so everyone can be less triggered. How about that?
Yeah, we won't have to burn it with fire. Look, he just
Oh,
looks at the
man.
camera. Just
No, I'll leave myself on just so you guys can want to burn me with fire. How about that?
Yeah.
Oh, you do whatever you want to do, man. You're in control of your destiny. It's your world.
Thank you. You're
There are
the first
there are no
person-
mistakes. There are only happy accidents.
Wait. But that's only if you choose to always be happy about your accidents, right?
Hey, Bob Ross, man, is never wrong. Was never wrong. Bob Ross is never wrong. Okay, if Bob Ross says there are no mistakes, there are only happy accidents, I
Basically,
think we should listen to him. This is why you shouldn't abort babies, because there are no mistakes. There are only happy accidents.
I agree that
Bob
you
Ross knew what he was talking about.
if you abort a baby, you're a murderer. Period. See?
It's your world, man. You just paint it the way you want it.
That's what I'm doing, right?
I guess so. We got to go back to the talk of pegging now that you're getting nice and drunk.
Not nice.
How you-
I've barely started, bro. Trust me.
Well, I'm not a bro, but I get your point.
You're a bro here.
Now we're going to go back to how you like to take big black dicks in the ass.
Actually, I appreciate you saying you're not a bro. I do appreciate that.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I'm not going to call you a bitch, so unless you're acting like a bitch.
Right. Just like with you and me, see?
But see, well, no, sometimes it's a term of endearment. Like when my girlfriends be like, "Hey, what's up, bitch?"
Wait, okay, if it's accurate and you don't use it in an abusive way, then it's in a term of endearment, in my opinion.
No, it's not even about accuracy. It's just like with girlfriends, my girlfriends and I will just be like, "Hey, bitch, what's up?"
It doesn't
Hey,
matter.
slut, what's up?
Right? Like,
We're not being mean or derogative towards each other. It's just,
but it
just
makes
like-
a difference, like how bitchy they're being, right?
well, no, if they're actually being bitchy and I say that, then it's actually being kind of mean to be like, "Yo, you're being a bitch."
Well, it still depends how you say it. You could still say it nicely, right?
Yeah, but if your girlfriend is being a bitch and you even say that nicely, then you might as well just shoot yourself.
Bro.
The last thing you want to do is tell a
I've
bitchy
been-
woman she's being a
I have
bitch.
been all the way over that waterfall and so
Well, we know this.
past that. You don't know me at all. But everyone's gonna learn. You're gonna learn today.
I know enough. I know that, you got dumped. You're not happy about your dumping. So you try to spend
What
quality
dumping?
time with the person you dumped or dumped you.
Dumping.
What?
Define
You
dumping.
were once an item with somebody. You're no longer an item with that
Oh,
person.
man, that's tricky wording. See, okay, so what does item mean? Because I think you're forgetting how small of a place the world is, right, Aaron?
No, we're not talking about the small world. We're talking about your small world.
So, see, that's the difference between what you're talking about and what I'm talking about.
You and your ex-woman were once not exes. Now you are.
I always
Now you're just business partners.
always my woman. See,
She's not your woman anymore. You already said this.
no, she is still my woman forever. See,
Are we talking about the same woman?
so here's the thing. In order for me to be happy, what I do is I love 3 women more than anyone else in the world at the same time, and one of them
3. Now it's 3. It used to just be 2.
One of them is my mother. See,
Oh, well, that's kind of gross.
No, it's not.
We're talking about romance. You bring up your mother.
So,
Got a little Oedipal complex there?
I should never be romantic with my mother, is what you're saying?
Dude, don't be incestuous during this call.
You don't get triggered.
Don't get triggered by a motherfucker, a literal motherfucker. He's telling me not to get triggered.
Not yet. I'm not. See,
He wants to romance his mother. I'm so glad Michael doesn't romance his mother. He's nice to his mother and does things for his mother, but he does not romance his mother. That's what his father's for.
That's pretty gay, Blake.
What? What, Mike?
He said that's pretty gay? Is that what you said?
That's pretty fucked.
He says pretty fucked.
What is?
Romancing your mother.
Why?
What does it mean?
What if you?
Why is romancing your mother?
If you wanted to know what it meant, you would be listening instead of talking. See?
Okay.
Question?
Do you understand what romancing is?
No, apparently you don't.
Oh, I do. I'm wondering if you do. That's why I'm asking you to define romance.
In it as well as it can be understood.
Please define it.
Oh, that's delicious. That's a delicious question, Aaron. Thank you for asking that question. All right. This is going to need to be edited for sure. All right.
Motherfucker wants to edit.
See, the last one with Alex was like, really relevant all the time. So it didn't need editing. But this one's going to be a little more special than that one. All right.
Well, when you bring up the fact that you romance your own mother, it's not my fault.
Dude, I know. Okay. I realize that it's my fault and that this is going to be a recurring problem for me. But let's just get over that part of this. What were we talking about?
You're going to tell me what romance means to you so I can fit into my head why you romance your own mother.
Romance equals apologies and humor, in my opinion.
That's not, no, come on. What's romance?
Well, okay, then argue against me.
What's romance? You can't say romance equals apologies and humor. What the
fuck? I believe that everything is three things at once. See?
So when you romance a girl, that's all you're doing is constantly saying sorry and trying to make jokes?
Yep. See? It's not complicated. It's simple.
And when, somebody's in school and they're being the class clown, constantly making jokes, and they get caught and they're like, oh, I'm sorry. Are they romancing their teacher? Are they romancing their class?
If they apologize sincerely, yes.
Well, yeah, I would assume an apology is sincere, even if it's just an apology for, oh, I'm sorry, I got caught. They're sincerely sorry they got caught.
It matters how hard they tried. It matters how hard they begged in their apology.
Romancing is a form of courtship.
Yes, I agree.
You don't court your mother.
That just is what it is. Yes, you do.
You don't court your mother. Yes, no, you don't, because it's your mother, you sick fuck.
No, you just do it non-sexually, see?
Courting is sexual. There is no non-sexual form of courting. Courtship is a sexual fucking...
is inherently emotional, not...
No, it's inherently sexual. You court something for a sexual advancement. You court something to hopefully produce offspring with it.
Sex has an emotional and a physical aspect, yes?
If you're talking courtship is emotional, you still don't have to court your mother because it's your fucking mother.
You don't have a choice but to be in a romantic relationship with your mother as a heterosexual man.
No, you have a choice. You're just choosing to be gross about it.
Well, no, you do have a choice. You can emancipate.
I swear to God, I hope you call this hangout motherfucker.
I don't remember what I called it, but I'm sure it was brilliant.
I'm sure it was too. But let's go back to the pegging. Okay, let's get off motherfucker here for a second.
I'm pretty sure I called it argumentation.
Argumentation. Okay, well, let's go back to pegging.
Cool.
You should call it therapy.
That's actually
calling it.
That's actually what I want to do for people. See.
Oh, Jesus Christ! These poor suckers. I hope you're not charging them money.
No, it's a donation thing. See.
Hold on a second. Okay. Now,
I'm not charging anyone. I don't want to charge, for the record, I don't want to charge anyone money for my services. I want to earn their affection.
Oh my God, do not molest your clientele. These poor fucking people.
What the fuck? Okay, stop
clientele.
How about no? How about stop slandering?
Well, it's hard because you keep breaking up, so I'm only getting partial sentences, and when I get partial sentences, it kind of almost sounds like you've now gone from fucking your mother to wanting to molest your clientele.
Okay, well, get your mind out of the gutter.
You're the one putting it there. You're bringing me there.
I'm so sorry. Poor baby.
Now, we're going to go back to the point at hand before we got distracted by the fact that you fuck your mother and want to molest people. We're going to go back to... I heard a little bird say that you once said you wouldn't mind a threesome with another dude and a woman as long as the swords didn't cross.
Yes, that's correct.
That's pretty gay, bro.
No.
I gotta say, that's pretty cuckoldery right there.
Prove it.
Prove that that's some cuckold shit? Yeah. No man on this planet wants to watch their woman getting pegged by another man. Ever. In any circumstance. Not like, well, she was sucking my dick. It doesn't matter. No man on this planet wants his woman to have another penis inside of her. Mm. The only men who do are cucks. And they're the type of guys that are going to say, okay, but make sure you look her in the eyes when you come inside her. So, those are cucks, my friend. Those are cucks.
Real quickly, what about what women like?
What women like? Who gives a shit what women like? Women like to get fucked. If your woman is coming to you and your woman's saying, I think we need to add another dick in the mix, then you are not doing your job as a man.
Well, it's a good thing my woman never did that to me.
With that, so make
what
say I think we need to add another dude in the mix.
What? Can you repeat yourself, please?
I'm glad to hear that, but still, I think somewhere, someone, someday, somehow said, I want to have another man in the mix, because I don't see why you out of yourself would just be like, yeah, I have no problem with that, unless a woman has already presented that option to you.
Okay, but that's because...
Concept of, hey, I want to share my woman with another dude, then you're even more of a fucking cuck. That's wacky gay shit, dude.
That's only... Well... Are you sure it's not wacky metro shit?
Tree.
Is faggotry always wrong?
Faggotry is not the norm. It was never meant to be the norm, and it never should be presented as the norm. It is fringe. It is very fringe.
Aaron, this is delicious. Now we're talking about the definition of gay, right?
Do you know what faggotry is?
Do you?
Yes, I do.
Are you sure?
Like, if I say to my straight friend, hey, don't be a fag, I'm not calling him a homosexual. That's just kind of joshing between friends. That's not that whole, oh, you're being, what do they call it? Homophobic. No, it's not microaggressions. That's just some bullshit. But when I say you're condoning faggotry, faggotry is...
Hey, please don't treat me like that.
Yes. Treat you like what, dude? I'm not trying to romance you, bro.
No, but in too slow motion. See?
I'm treating you in slow motion.
Like an imbecile, yes.
I'm not treating you like an imbecile. You're trying to ask me like whether or not I know what faggotry is, and then like, oh, we're talking about gay. Yeah, we're talking about gay. You're the one talking about you want another dick in the mix. That's fucking gay, bro. You're trying to hide it by saying, oh, maybe it's metrosexual. No, it's not metrosexual. It's homosexual. It's homoerotic.
It's irrelevant to me. It's irrelevant to me, first of all, what you think about it. Second of all, The important point is that what she wants is another girl.
Yeah, I remember the conversation we had the last time we talked, Blake. And friend wanted another girl. It sounded like you wanted the other girl, and she said, well, if you want that, then I want another dude.
I understand that you're great at hallucinating about what you think is happening in my life, but can you just please believe me when I say what's happening in my life?
I don't know, man. I remember hearing what Deidre said.
What did you say?
She said what I just said to you. You want another girl in the mix, and you think
That's
like with consequence. And she said, well, then I can date as many dudes as I like.
yeah. Well, females say contradictory things all the time, right?
That's not contradictory.
Well, I'm telling you, she contradicts herself all the time.
But you're just telling me out of yourself. I have to go by what she has said. I can't go by what you say for her.
I am telling you
when I know what she said.
What I am telling you.
Do you understand?
Is not what she has.
That's like me saying, "Oh, Michael said this." Don't worry about what Michael says. Just worry about what I say that Michael said.
What I am telling you is not what she has said.
And all I'm saying is I can only believe you when you speak for yourself.
But what she has done. See,
I can only believe you when you speak for yourself and not for another person, especially if it's another person who said something to me. No, you just said you're speaking for her and what she wants, not what you want, what she wants. So no, you haven't been doing that.
I am describing my memories to you, Aaron.
Yeah, your memories of what she wants. And I'm just telling you, if I don't believe your memories of what she wants, you can't get offended because I remember what she specifically said.
Aaron. That's your problem if you don't trust me.
No, it's not. It's not my problem.
Yes, it is.
It's not my problem. You're the one trying to get me to buy your bullshit story. I don't buy it. That's not my problem.
Okay, you can call my story bullshit, but you're wrong, see?
I highly doubt that, and you can't really prove that, so it's...
Yes, I can.
We're at a standstill yet again. No, we're at an impasse yet again, because you are speaking for another person. Another person who has already said things to me. And you're the one saying, well, she contradicts herself. No, you're the one contradicting her. Not her. She's not here contradicting herself. You're the one contradicting her.
You tweet at her then, Aaron, and you tell her that you think that I'm lying on her behalf. See?
You're the one trying to get me to believe you talking for her and then saying that she contradicted herself.
Because
you're the one calling her a liar. You're calling her a liar.
I'm not calling her a liar. You are.
You said she contradicted herself. You said that.
We all do that, see?
No, we don't, bro.
Yes, we do.
That's called a fucking lie. When you contradict yourself, that's like, although I told you I ate chicken for lunch, I actually ate steak. Oh, but it's a contradiction. Don't worry about it.
True or false, we all lie and we all fail.
We might all fail, but I don't think we all lie. I think only liars lie. I think only dishonest, disingenuous people lie. I don't think we are all dishonest, disingenuous people.
Everyone is dishonest some of the time, true or false.
I don't think so.
You're wrong. See?
I'm not dishonest. So I'm definitely not wrong. No, I'm not.
I can prove that you have lied at one point in your time.
At one point at my time, when I was 5 fucking years old? We're talking about now in my adult life. I am not a liar, nor have I been a liar.
Who cares when it was?
It does matter when it was because it has to do with when you're of a conscious age, when you're of a decision. That's why you're not allowed to do certain things when you're only 12 years old because a 12-year-old mind is not a developed mind. So
just going by what you've already said so far, you are a liar because you're fully conscious by the age of 4. See?
No, you're not.
Yes, you are.
No, you're not. Are you fucking nuts, dude? Are you fucking... You're mental, bro.
Google it.
You're fucking mental. Go ahead and Google it all you fucking want, dude. Right, there's specific ages, all right? Yeah,
I'm going to Google it on my phone.
4 years old is not a fucking conscious person.
I'm going to Google it on my phone right now.
This is like the bullshit that pedophiles say.
I'm going to...
That's where you're going with this. You're like in the same league with them by saying a 4-year-old is conscious. A 4-year-old is not conscious. A 4-year-old does not even know who they are.
Keep slandering me, bro.
Slander you nothing, bro. You're the one saying 4-year-olds are conscious. It's the same shit that fucking pedophiles say. That a fucking, how old is 12 really? 12 ain't old enough to make that kind of fucking decision. That's for damn sure.
Shut up. If they say that, they are correct. Irrelevant. Move on.
Bullshit that they're fucking correct. You don't have kids, bro. So don't sit there talking about what 4-year-olds are. You don't even have fucking kids. When the fuck have you raised a 4-year-old?
What are you?
When the fuck were you around a 4-year-old?
What do you think you're disagreeing with me about, hallucinator?
The age of consciousness. And it's not, 4-year-olds are not conscious fucking beings, man.
We'll see.
We in spades, they would fucking tell you you are wrong. Child development would tell you you're fucking wrong. That's why there's stages in child development. Because it's not like, oh, well, now that you can walk and talk and take a shit by yourself, well, you're conscious. That's not the way it works, dude. That's why you're not allowed to fucking vote. That's why you're not allowed to drink. You're not allowed to do a lot of fucking things, even at 12, because you're not considered of sound fucking mind, man. Do you understand what sound mind is?
Okay.
Do you understand what sound mind is? No. Do you understand what sound mind is? Do you understand what sound mind is?
You're not pronouncing yourself clearly.
Do you understand what sound mind is? Being of sound mind. Do you understand what that term means?
Don't insult me.
Do you think a 4-year-old can testify in court?
I could have, yes.
No. Do you think a 4-year-old can go and testify in court?
When I was 4, yes.
Do you think a 4-year-old can go and testify in court? We're not talking about Magic Blake, the fucking 4-year-old Wonder Boy. We're talking about if you go into a fucking courtroom right now with a 4-year-old child and you want that 4-year-old child to give testimony, would the fucking judge allow it?
Depending
would any judge? No, he wouldn't, dude. You are fucking mental if you think that's any case because when I was 4, I was romancing my mother, so I know that 4-year-olds.
More likely than not that he would allow the testimony. Yes.
You are full of shit. I'm sorry, but you are wrong.
No,
you're wrong. No, I'm not because I've gone to court. My kids have gone to court, and when they were that small, they had to have a judge. They had to have a lawyer just for them, and the lawyer spoke for them. They weren't fucking allowed to go on stand. They weren't allowed to testify. So was my friends. When my friends had to go to court, when they were fucking 10 years old, 12 years old, they couldn't go and testify. It is relevant, dude. You're sitting there like, oh, because when I was 4, I was romancing my mother. Therefore, I think all 4-year-olds are of conscious mind. You're out of your fucking mind. You are batshit bonkers. You don't know what the fuck you're speaking of. I think that anybody's personal experience that has children would tell you how fucking wrong you are. Someday you might have kids. When that day comes, then you'll look back at this moment and say, Jesus fucking Christ, I had no idea what the fuck I was talking about. Stop being contrary just for the sake.
Shut up for a second, Aaron. I just Googled it, so shut up for a second, Aaron. New research shows that babies display glimmers of consciousness and memory as early as 5 months. For decades,
glimmers of consciousness is not being of sound mind. Not being a conscious individual.
I am still speaking. Pay me some respect.
Glimmers of consciousness is not of fucking being sound mind. It's not the same as being a conscious individual.
Shut up.
No.
Babies,
glimmers of consciousness.
Well, they're old enough to fuck then. I would.
Yeah, Blake romanced his mother at 4, so I mean, what the hell?
Now I get to finish speaking, see? Now I get to finish speaking, see? Are you ready? Cool.
No.
We're ready.
For decades, neuroscientists have been searching for an unmistakable signal of consciousness in electrical brain activity. AKA, no one fucking understands it very well. See? See how no one fucking
you can't sit here and say a 4-year-old is a pound fucking mind.
Hold on, let me finish.
What?
Neuroscience?
The point is, define conscious.
Define conscious?
That's right. Define conscious.
I need to define consciousness to be able to make the argument that pedophilia is wrong.
You need to be that 4-year-olds are not conscious beings.
You need to be able to
that a 4-year-old is a sound mind.
You need to be able to define. We're not even discussing pedophilia. A
4-year-old can testify in court.
Okay.
He thinks a 12-year-old can testify in court. This is fucking blowing my mind.
Conscious. Yeah, I guess you could say they're conscious, but they are not.
They're not aware. They're not fucking aware.
They're not capable of.
Define awareness.
4-year-olds have no fucking clue as aware. They barely understand cause and effect.
Define having no fucking clue.
Yeah. I don't know. I guess I'd have to put my brain to it. Have to think about it to come up with an actual explanation.
Why don't you be quiet and do that?
I do know that babies are not fucking conscious. 4-year-olds are not conscious in the same way that 12-year-olds are conscious.
12-year-olds not conscious in the same way 24-year-old is conscious. Apparently 24-year-old Blake is the same as 4-year-old Blake.
You do not get to just know something without arguing. See?
Dude, you're trying to equate yourself to a fucking 4-year-old, see?
No, I'm not. And I am.
Yeah, see? You are. You're sitting there saying a 4-year-old is just as conscious as an adult, is what you're fucking saying.
I'm not, and
yeah, you are. I was one saying no, and you're the one saying, oh, no, you got to define this. No, dude, it's pretty well aware. And if you had children, you would know this for a fact.
First of all,
it's the same shit.
I'm not doing that. Aaron, I'm not doing what you just said I'm doing, except to the degree that I am.
Okay.
Oh, his contrarious.
Oh, your contrarianness.
Too much contrary for me.
This is the same shit that the critics of the alt-right do. Or, oh, well, what is white? Define white. Come on, white. Oh, that's not really white. White doesn't mean anything.
Hey, since I have you on the air, let's talk about that then. Let's talk about the alt-right. Huh?
Okay.
You start.
He just did.
Yeah, I want him to say something. I want him to speak his mind.
I want them to survive for the next millennia.
Yes.
And beyond.
I've been looking out for their best interests, in my opinion, since I was aware of them.
Well, virtual high five then.
By dating a black girl.
Yes, that too.
But,
yes.
Oh yeah, that. Yeah, you get points off for that, but okay.
You're looking out for white people, the future of white race by dating a black woman.
Wait. So pause. This is really, really cool. See, so I do get points off, but
sure?
I also get those negative points that I have are also still valuable to me with a specific subset of fucking retards. See what I'm talking about?
Well, you're cutting out a bit.
Okay, so I lose credibility with certain unreasonables on the alt-right because I love Deidre, but I also gain credibility with certain unreasonables that are leftists because I'm with Deidre. See?
Yeah, I'd say that's a fair assessment.
Right.
Therefore, what?
The point is that all of the people that I lost credibility with were less reasonable than me.
Okay, well, I'm not going to sit here and call you a bad person because you're, well, I don't know. Are you still going out with Deidre? Did you guys break up or something?
I will love her forever, see?
I should have got a snack.
I didn't. I'm sorry. You cut out again.
I'm sorry. I said I would love her forever.
Watch out
for
my water.
Well, I don't think anyone is has an issue with your love for Deidre. It's just the overall trend of the race mixing. It's, you know, the numbers are going up because they're pushing the stuff in the media. Just the endless amounts of propaganda. It's having an effect, and it's starting to.
That's true. I agree.
And you know, I mean, that's something they're concerned about. I mean,
I'm trust me, I'm concerned about it.
I mean, I'm not gonna. I certainly would think it's unreasonable to go around and shout at people who date outside the race. I mean, that's not anything I would ever do. But
Deidre, in my life, I lost my virginity because Deidre hunted me sexually.
Right.
So that's a thing that happened to me when I was 18.
Well, I'm sorry that happened to you. That sounds terrible. What?
Why are you sorry?
I'm just kidding. Because you said she hunted you. She hunted you down, then she pegged you, didn't she, Blake?
No, she didn't. See?
Well, you set yourself up for that one. You said she hunted me. and stole my virginity. I was just a frail little thing. I didn't do nothing.
I was a frail little thing, but I also wasn't.
Right.
Right. So psychologically, kind of, I didn't understand how strong I was, for years.
Don't understand how strong what was?
How strong I was. I had no conception of it.
Right. Well, let's get back to the it's kind of a pet peeve for me when people go down this pedophilia thing and well, it started with the consent. I've sort of heard
consciousness. That's why I said
sort of heard Blake talk about this before, like the age of consent.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Let's talk about. Okay. So let's discuss the age of consent then.
You said the consciousness of babies and 4-year-olds.
Okay. Well, no, that's something that Aaron conflated with that other discussion.
Well, it's sort of in the same ballpark.
Yeah, that's why I contended it, because the moment he says
it's
that,
like you
sound like a pedophile.
Like
what the pedophile say.
I don't care. If
well, yeah, all right. I sort of.
It's not relevant if it's sort of in the same ballpark. If it's not actually.
Okay. Relevant. Well, I sort of jumped in on that and assumed you were.
That's what I said. He's not.
Oh, okay. Okay. My bad. Anyway, but the consciousness thing, right? I mean,
the moment a person who isn't, the moment any person says, "Oh yeah, 4-year-olds are completely of sound mind," that's something that a pedophile would jump right on. They're like, "Yeah, we say that too. That's why we can have boy love."
I didn't say.
Okay.
I never said completely anything.
Okay.
You said they could testify in court, you psycho.
That's true.
4-year-olds can. Is there an age limit for testifying in court?
Yeah, because it's a big sound mind.
3 years old is when we start to develop.
You wanted to ask me when I lied, and he said,
3 years of
relevancy of when you used to lie. It's not relevant. If you ever lied once, then you're a liar. And it's like, no, if I lied when I was a child, I wasn't of sound mind yet. That doesn't fucking count.
Right.
As a conscious adult, I've never lied. So
3 years old.
I'm not a liar.
3 years old is when we start to form long-term memory.
No, there are people who can't even remember being 5, Blake.
Well, maybe they're just failing extra hard.
I know people who can't even remember first grade.
I know a guy named Jeff. Doesn't remember when he was 5. I mean, that's really kind of all the evidence you need.
We know a guy named Jesse who remembers coming out of the vagina.
Yeah. Oh God. Jesse, the what's his last name? Jesse Finnerty.
He remembers his mother's vagina.
I think you know him, Blake.
Who?
Jesse Finnerty, a fine monkey faggot.
Yeah,
he said like we were in this argument and I don't even really remember what it was. It was like about atheism and
babies are born atheists.
And oh yeah, babies are born atheists. Wait. And somehow it took this direction. It veered off in this tangent where he said,
"You're Christian, right?"
Oh no, I know because I remember being born. I remember coming out of my mom. Yeah, my mom's vagina was most ridiculous.
Right. So that's totally.
Yeah, he's a fucking idiot. It's a liar.
Right. That. But so you're a Christian, right?
No.
Cultural Christian.
Cultural Christian. Okay. Cool.
I think one day I would like to just start going to church and become a Christian.
Yeah, personally, I am a Gnostic atheist, which means I'm certain that could be no such thing as God. However, I also
you can't say, I'm certain that there could be. No, that's not Gnostic atheist. Gnostic atheist. I'm certain there's no God. There's no could in that sentence.
Okay, well, yes, there is, but
I'm trying to cop out.
That's besides the point.
Words have definitions. Done correctly.
I also like to remind people that on average, I enjoy the company of men and women of faith much more than the alternative. So, there's that.
Yeah. I don't know. Oh, that was when I fell off my bike after the fucking hurricane came through our town and there was shit all in the street.
Oh, you got like a divot in your knee.
Yeah, so What are you saying, Blake? That kids are? I don't even know what point you were.
He's trying to say that if a 4-year-old lies, a 4-year-old is conscious that they're lying. They know what lying means and everything that it entails. When you're sound mind and body.
Let me be specific.
Well, that is what a sound mind and body means, though, bro, and that's what you were arguing.
Oh, okay. Well, I need to hear the point. I don't even really know what I'm arguing against.
Let me clarify then. What I'm specifically saying.
Just say anything you'd be arguing against it.
As soon as you, at a certain point in your life, you figure out how to understand when your parents explain things to you. And at that point in your life, you're fucking responsible for doing the shit that they tell you to do, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of a gradual thing.
Would you consider a 4-year-old as responsible as a 12-year-old? Would you consider a 12-year-old as responsible as an 18-year-old? Would you consider an 18-year-old responsible as a 24-year-old?
Stop hallucinating at me, please.
What?
I didn't say any of that. Please stop hallucinating at me.
Nobody's hallucinating. I'm asking you. Jesus Christ, Dillhole. Do you know what a question is?
Yeah, well, ask a better question.
Okay.
Do you like taking dicks in the ass?
What?
No. See, that was a good question. Nice and simple answer. Short and to the point.
Yeah. Okay. Wow. We got a simple no from Blake. That was a solid no. It's not. Well, what is the ass really? I mean, are we talking the ass region? Maybe a little rim job, a little ass play.
Don't see him smiling.
Ass play entails a lot. Now.
Okay, so that's a good example of the fact that I'm not actually a dickhole. It's just that you have to ask a reasonable question to get a reasonable answer, right?
I just said it. Is a 4 as responsible as a 12-year-old? Is a 12-year-old as responsible as a 24-year-old?
No.
How the fuck is that a reasonable question?
The answer is no.
So then a 4-year-old is not the same as a 24-year-old when it comes to fucking conscious and being of sound mind.
I didn't say
Thank you very much.
I never disagreed with that.
You did. You said
Prove
it.
it. Prove it.
Did.
Prove it.
Well, what are you saying exactly?
Well,
like
that's the first time.
When you're a kid, like 6-year-old and a 12-year-old, are they at the same? I mean, what do you think about that? Like their level of consciousness.
I think that one is conscious and one is more conscious.
Okay. Exactly. I don't even know. Just like, can we argue something?
Yeah.
We're just like dancing around nothingness.
Look, we're all just
wait.
Somebody come up with a topic.
I have a topic. We're trust me.
I think it's fair to have mulatto children?
What?
You have topics. You have the best topics. Tremendous topics. Better topics than anybody. Tremendous. The best.
Trust me. It's going to be fabulous. Children? Once we're through with my topics, you're going to be tired of all the topics.
You're going to say, please, no more topics. I'll say, no, we have to keep making topics. Okay. Come at me with your topics.
All right. So, polyamory. Go.
Oh, you turned on the camera.
Polyamory?
Yeah. What is that?
We said?
What is that to you?
Remind me again. I know that means like multiple.
Loving more than one person at the same time.
Right.
Okay. Well, I guess there's a difference between loving one person at the same time, or loving more than one person at the same time, and remaining faithful to your wife.
That's a kind of fluid.
Because I think you're talking about.
That's a little bit fluid of a distinction in my estimation.
If he was actually
I think there's a lot of guys who probably would want to cheat on their wives, like, oh man, I really want to fuck that chick next door, but they don't because they remain faithful.
But wanting to. So, are there any guys that don't want to?
Well, yeah, I mean that's
like his week.
Kind of a good point, but okay. Yeah, I guess I sort of. You're rubbing off on me, Blake. I guess
Sorry.
we'll go back to polyamorous.
Okay.
Having more than one love is what you're saying.
Right. For you and for your soulmate, and you have to negotiate that like a deal. See.
Okay. Yeah. I don't think it can work. I don't think
agree
it can
that
work.
It's very, very, very improbable for anyone to pull it off with any significant level of success.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm still trying. I'm still trying it though.
The only people I think like historically it could work for are
Alexander the Great,
like
etc.
leaders of
right.
Like I don't know, just like back in the tribal days, like Roman leaders and people who rule over a big society and like those type of tribal.
So that's my
leaders who.
What I'm thinking is
have more than one woman just because they can, because they own everything, and the women are totally cool with it because hey, it's awesome being with the
king.
Yeah, the king, the head nigga in charge, so to speak.
It's true that women are totally cool with that, right?
Damn it, you're cutting out. You're roboting again.
I said I think it's just true that women are totally cool with that, though, right?
That most women are totally cool with that?
Yeah, like in general.
Like they have to be. They're pegging for other people.
Yeah, definitely. It's a very tricky thing. I mean, it's certainly more for women than men.
Okay,
here's my contention.
Here's my contention. Men seek emotional support from women, and women seek financial support from men.
Yeah. I'd say, yeah, definitely.
Right. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, it's a bit of a yin and yang.
Right. So it's
the stereotypical.
You kind of have to like always have some wide perspective and be seeing the yin and the yang of everything. See.
Mm-hmm. But still, I think ultimately it's not something that can work. I mean, I've read a lot of stuff on the like swingers which I think is a very strange thing to me. The like trading your wives, like all this kind of stuff.
I should not say that you have to anything because that's retarded, right? And everyone has to do what they think is going to make them happiest because I think that's what they should be doing. That's what I'm doing. See?
Well, I just think there's a lot of bullshit in the media and everything else these days that is telling young people that oh no, you can have this great life. I mean, you can have it all. Like the thing with feminism. Yeah, they tell women, oh, you can have it all. You can have the career, you can have the family, you can have everything, and you don't need no man. And it's just bullshit.
Yeah, I agree.
Can't. It's either one or the other, and there's going to be outliers and exceptions and all that stuff. But for the bulk of society, it's not good to tell that to women. So, oh no, you don't need no kids.
So it's not.
No, you can have a career instead of a kid, and just like all this bullshit.
Yeah, that's interesting. So it's not good to say what to women?
To tell them that a career is more important than having a baby or a family.
Now I agree.
It's not because I think always very natural when women get to a certain age. When they can no longer have kids, and they haven't had any, they get real fucking bitter and sad and depressed, and that's what feminism does.
They always had those emotions in them the whole time. They were just repressing them, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Because, the prevailing narrative from the media is just tears down the family.
Right.
And says, oh, no, having a career is better. I mean, look, if you don't have a career, then you're like nothing.
Right. But it's not just propaganda that's the reason for that, I don't think.
Cutting out on me.
I said I don't think just propaganda that's causing that. I think there are certain underlying cultural phenomena that we need to fix about ourselves too.
Yeah, well, that's definitely wrapped up in the cultural Marxist agenda that has just destroyed our culture since the 60s.
Oh, like I'm talking like, okay, like feminism is a huge problem, but it's not the same problem per se as the problem of men being weak, right?
Yeah, I'd say liberalism is to blame for that one.
Right, but I mean they're definitely interconnected.
Oh yeah, they're all part of the cultural Marxists.
But I think they need to each be addressed head on and individually.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to address my weakness head on.
Yeah, that's good.
Just in every way I can think of.
Well, good. I'm glad.
How's your day?
Great. We were gonna go ice skating.
You went ice skating?
We were gonna go ice skating, but it started to rain, so
we're gonna go tomorrow.
So we're gonna go tomorrow. We were thinking about going. There's a they got this weird thing at the mall. It's like a mystery room.
Mm-hmm.
It's like one of these brand new malls, and they have all these
room escape
games and stuff you can do. And yeah, it's they call it like room escape, and they have different levels of difficulty, and you go in and you got to like solve the mystery to find your way out of the room, and like go to the next one and then solve that mystery. So I think we're gonna maybe do that one of these days. Next couple of days.
I walked out of my philosophy class today.
Oh, why'd you do that?
Well, I did it because my professor was rude to me.
Was it he or she?
It's a he. I know I ask an annoying amount of questions, but
what?
But
no.
But I was polite about it. See, I put my hand up. You know, like 3 seconds after I put my hand up, tells me to put my hand down. Just says, put your hand down. So I say,
why do I have to put my hand down?
No. I said, no. Mm-hmm. And then he said, put your hand down. So I said, have a nice day, sir.
What is a hand?
No, I said, have a nice day, sir. And I walked out.
And you walked out.
Yeah.
So maybe he just wasn't taking questions at that time.
Well, I felt like he was being rude to me. Just in context, that's just my opinion. I could be wrong.
Well, I'll be taking a poll from the rest of the class, see what they think about it.
That's fair.
We'll get back to you. Gonna need their names and addresses.
That's cool. That's cool. I'll try and round them up on Twitter for you.
I'll probably never do it, but okay.
I know. If I don't get permanently banned first.
Yeah, what the fuck's up with Twitter? You know what I would like Trump to do is just call this censorship out, like head on. Just get in front of a camera and be like, "Hey, by the way."
I mean,
MS-13 and the ISIS, we're doing all that. Yeah. Oh, one more thing. Yeah, what's up with Twitter and YouTube censoring everyone?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That's all. Gotta go now.
That's true. That really would be cool. Like, why doesn't he do that?
Yeah, and then the media, of course, would take the bait, be like, "Oh, how dare he say that? He can't say that to us!" And then it would spur the debate. Everyone would be talking about it, and everyone would be like, "Well, hey, wait a minute! Now that he mentioned it,
would be
you guys are censoring people. What's going on here?"
It would be the #1 trend on Twitter until they removed it.
I think it's amazing how he can like so easily troll the media, and they're just incapable of not taking the bait. Like, even when they know it's fucking bait, they just can't resist. They can't.
So that's the irony. That's the irony, right? Because they're the original fucking paid trolls, right?
Yeah.
But they call us trolls. They have the fucking gall to call us trolls, right?
Yeah, it's like everything they do is it's projection.
Yes.
They accuse everybody else of what they do every single fucking day.
But don't you see how we're all just projecting?
Some more than others.
Right. That's what matters. That's what matters.
Yeah, some like the media, they do it to a tactical degree.
Oh yeah, they just do it.
It's natural.
They just do it
natural
for the weekend. They're just killing so that they can go home to their wives.
Yeah, it's natural to have some level of projection, but like they make it a goddamn art form.
Oh well, we have to basically do that, all of us, because we're all kind of uncomfortable about the fact that we have to kill to survive and to provide for our families. So we're all sort of synthesizing a tapestry that we call the reality that we live in.
Basically.
That's all.
Oh, my video is almost finished.
Oh, your video. I should watch that, shouldn't I?
Speaking of the media, well, I don't know. I'll put it up in a bit.
That's good.
Yes, you should watch it. You should watch all of his videos.
I have to admit, I have not yet watched one of your videos, and I think that's probably...
You're a scumbag. How dare you?
Not one?
Go to his channel and sub right now, you cockknocker. Hit that little bell so you get the freaking notifications. His videos are the best things on the fucking internet.
I'm a fucking faggot, right?
No, not for that. For other reasons, but...
No, but see but that's the only way I think I am, see?
What? Why? Because you didn't watch my video, you're a faggot?
Right.
No, he's a faggot because he likes to take the cock.
That's the way I'm a faggot.
Well, okay.
Right. And no other way.
Okay. Agree to disagree.
Okay, but can you prove yourself right?
I've got mountains of evidence. I've got private investigators. I've got professionals who can testify.
But do you have the photograph with the penis in my asshole, though? Do you have that one, though?
I do. Your mom texted it to me.
Oh, that's what's up, bro. Text it to me, bro.
I'll tweet it to you. All right.
Word.
Where's this going?
It's going anywhere. Hey, hi, Aaron. It's nice to see you. Hey, it's going anywhere you feel like taking it. My time. See, what I do when I talk to people is I give them my time. And my time, in my opinion, my time is like the only resource that I own because I'm a faggot, see? So.
But you just said existence is circular. You don't even have, there is no time.
No, existence is spherical, remember?
Spherical, circular, same fucking difference.
Yeah, what does that even mean?
Don't get me on semantics.
It's really retarded, right? But it does actually mean something. I agree, it's fucking retarded, but it's just the truth happens to be retarded looking.
I said, isn't a sphere a circle?
The sphere is a three-dimensional circle.
But it is a circle. So when I said existence is circular, it's pretty much the same thing as saying existence is spherical.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think about it as a circle a lot of the time, too. Because it seems really...
circles in his head.
Doesn't it seem really cyclical how we live our lives?
Considering that there's time is cyclical.
I mean, that's kind of an insulting... I apologize. That's an insulting question to ask a woman. Obviously, life is cyclical. What the fuck? But it's cyclical for men, too. It's just a shorter cycle.
Like might have been like a 14th century French prostitute.
What?
In former life.
Were you a 14th century French prostitute in a former life?
I wish. Actually, I probably was. No, I don't wish, and I probably was.
Mm-hmm.
He might have also been Socrates. They forced him to eat the hemlock.
Nah, fuck being Socrates. I would rather have been Aristotle.
Doesn't matter. They made you drink the hemlock anyways.
I know they did. The bitch motherfuckers, I know they did.
They made you drink the hemlock.
I know they did. Okay. Stop reminding me.
We're going to make some signs now and hand them out in this neighborhood.
Oh, God bless them.
Somalians are cancer, and they need to be gone. And there's a bunch of them out here, and we're gonna go hand them out.
Hey,
and
you guys.
Now we're gonna hand out the "It's okay to be white" signs.
You guys.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We should make some of those.
You two Caucasians.
Let's actually do that. I was joking, but let's do that.
You couple of Caucasians look really beautiful together. I have to say that just with pure honesty in my heart.
Yeah, we're fighting white genocide right here.
Thank you. On my behalf, right?
Kind of. On your behalf.
On our own behalf.
Well, I don't know. Maybe not on Blake's behalf so much.
Yeah, we're doing it on our own behalf. We want to have babies.
Oh, why? Well, the alt-right is currently in a meeting.
You're first. You're not doing it on my behalf because you're doing it on your own behalf first.
Well, yeah.
Then
I say, well, no, I say it's on your behalf.
Then ancillary to that, you are doing it on my behalf because I'm also a fellow Caucasian.
You got a hold.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. I spoke with Richard Spencer and some of the other gang, and they're having a meeting about whether or not to kick you out of the white race. So they haven't quite come to a conclusion yet. So still up in the air whether or not we're doing it on your behalf.
It's just like Alex said. It's a double slit experiment. You don't measure it. It just gets there.
Yeah.
He is in California. Those are points.
We're gonna go print out some "It's okay to be white" signs.
I promise I'm mostly sober. I just had a tiny bit of wine and very small amount of THC.
Your eyes say you're not sober at all. Your eyes say you're failing that sobriety field test.
Man, I'm not saying I would pass a sobriety field test, bro. Look, see.
Library.
Go to the library.
I think the library's closed right now, though.
All right, I don't want to harass you guys any longer than I already have.
Too late. It's too late, Blake. We won't be able to have sex for the next 48 hours easily.
What did you say?
We won't be able to have sex for like the next 48 hours. We
come on. I'm not that.
That's what your face has done to us.
This hideous mug in front of us.
I'm not that negative of an influence.
Yeah, you are.
All right.
Your imagery is powerful.
Thank you. That means
why did you have to say that?
That's and Michael, that's the most meaningful thing I've heard all day today.
Well, I said powerful in the sense that it's preventing us from having sex for the next 48 hours because your negative image of your face is like very powerful. It has the power to kill.
Yes.
Wait, so I have the power to kill?
Yeah, you've just made our sex organs atrophy.
You have the power to.
But you have the power to kill.
You have the power to cripple sex lives.
Don't you have the power to kill?
Atrophy sex organs. This is why he romances his mother.
Look. You guys.
Sorry, Blake. You walk yourselves into these things.
Hey, man. Look. You guys just need to put on your big boy pants and kill the hallucinations of me stalking you.
I know how close he gets to the camera as he says this creepy ass shit.
Look. Have a nice night.
Thanks, Blake.
Sweet dreams. And God bless America, right?
Yes.
MAGA.
Thank you.
Woo!
Thank you.
Hang up, Blake.
I love you guys.
Okay. We're out of here.
Night.
See you later. Peace out.